Welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Cyclones will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Wildcats offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. To the air, it's Johnson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. End zone ahead. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Wildcats looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas State. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
Kansas State 7, Iowa State 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Iowa State's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Bootleg looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. The Cyclones moving quickly down the field here.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good.
Kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
So So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So they call the screen on third down, but it doesn't work. Defense all over the running back that time.
Yeah, Chris, and usually on third down, that's a great time for the defense to apply the pressure, which they did here. All your guys are getting after the quarterback, but what stood out is the patience they showed. They were able to read the play, snuff it out, and make a nice stop.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a target, and it's complete. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Trying to find room. It's Hansen. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh,
hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Gives it to the back.
nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Becht. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Becht. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Big throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
The Cyclones will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. This one is 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with the miss, we remain tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wildcats. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7.
Kansas State 14, Iowa State.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Becht. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking deep on the scramble. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And the Cyclones will send the punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. Sticking with the running game. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Boom. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Wildcats are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Edwards. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Becht. Receiver makes the catch and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third down coming.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Becht. That's reeled in. It's Townsend. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Picks up 9. Brings up second down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Wildcats will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they get the completion. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He breaks free. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
He's brought down at the 28. It's 3rd down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Throwing off play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Johnson. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. using his legs. It's Hansen. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Gain of 2. Third down coming.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pass. It's Becht. He lets it go. What a catch! Boom. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
A completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's third down.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Try and muscle for the 1st down. He gets loose. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
They come up on 1st down, clock running, final minute here of the 3rd quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14.
That makes the score Kansas State 21, Iowa State 14.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the right side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Iowa State. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Caught quickly. He's swarmed by the defense.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. That's a design quarterback keeper, fighting off the defender.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The Wildcats will have to punt this one away.
Formation to kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Motion now from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. He hands it off from the gun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Looking to throw. It's Becht. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it, no problem. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Using his legs, it's Edwards. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. Tailback takes the handoff again. Looks like Kansas State will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He makes the grab. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The back's got it. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Becht. The sure hands, it's Townsend. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Townsend. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Townsend. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Finds his man. It's Hansen. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Looking downfield, it's Becht. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Cyclones. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.